sklearn. Cluster. Spectral clustering. Description. Spectral clustering is a graph-based clustering algorithm that uses the spectrum eigenvalues in eigenvectors of the Laplacian matrix of a similarity graph to cluster data points. It leverages the idea that points in the same cluster are more likely to be connected by edges in the graph. This algorithm is particularly effective for data that has nonlinear or complex relationships between data points. Inputs. Affinity. This input is a similarity matrix or a callable function that generates a similarity matrix. The similarity matrix reflects the pairwise similarity between data points. Higher values in the matrix indicate stronger similarities. You can choose from a variety of similarity metrics like Euclidean distance, cosine similarity, or custom functions. N clusters. This input specifies the number of clusters to be formed. It is a crucial parameter to define the desired number of groups. Outputs. Labels. This output provides an array of cluster labels for each data point, indicating the cluster it belongs to. Steps. Similarity graph construction. The first step involves creating a similarity graph. This graph represents the data points as nodes and edges represent the similarity between these points. The similarity matrix is used to define the weights of these edges. Laplacian matrix. The next step is to compute the Laplacian matrix of the similarity graph. The Laplacian matrix captures the connectivity information of the graph and its eigenvalues in eigenvectors reveal information about the clusters. Spectral embedding. The eigenvectors of the Laplacian matrix corresponding to the smallest eigenvalues are used to create a low-dimensional embedding of the data points. This embedding reflects the cluster structure in a lower dimensional space, making clustering easier. Cluster assignment. Finally, a clustering algorithm like k-means is applied to the embedded data points to assign each data point to a cluster matrix. Silhouette score. This metric measures how well each data point fits within its cluster compared to other clusters. Higher silhouette scores indicate better clustering. Kalinski-Haraba's index. This metric evaluates the ratio of between cluster variance to within cluster variance. Higher values indicate better separation between clusters. Visualization plots. Scatter plots. Scatter plots can be used to visualize the clustered data in 2D or 3D space. Color coding the points based on their assigned cluster labels can reveal the cluster structure. Dendrogram. A dendrogram can be used to represent the hierarchical structure of the clusters, showing how clusters are merged or split based on similarity. Fine-tune parameters. N clusters. The number of clusters. Affinity. The similarity metric used to construct the similarity graph. Assign labels. The method to assign labels to the clusters. Options include k-means for k-means clustering, discretize for discretization based on eigenvectors, and cluster QR for QR decomposition based clustering. Uncertainty methods. Bootstrap. By repeatedly sampling the data with replacement, we can generate multiple sets of clustered data. The variation in cluster assignments across these bootstrapped samples can provide insight into the uncertainty in the clustering results. Jackknife. Similar to bootstrapping, the jackknife method involves systematically removing each data point from the dataset and reclustering the remaining data. Comparing the resulting cluster assignments can quantify the uncertainty associated with each point's cluster membership. Challenges and fixes. Challenge 1. Determining the optimal number of clusters. Choosing the correct value for n clusters can be challenging. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 1. The data might have complex structure or the user doesn't have prior knowledge about the expected number of clusters. Fixes to challenge 1 use techniques like the elbow method, silhouette analysis, or gap statistic to help determine the appropriate number of clusters. These methods analyze the performance of the clustering algorithm across different numbers of clusters to identify a good value. Challenge 2. Sensitivity to noise and outliers. Spectral clustering can be sensitive to noisy data or outliers. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 2. The data might contain points that are poorly connected to other points or have unusual features. Fixes to challenge 2. Employ data preprocessing techniques to handle noise and outliers. Consider methods like data normalization, outlier removal, or robust similarity measures that are less affected by noise. Challenge 3. Computational complexity. Spectral clustering can be computationally expensive, especially for large datasets. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 3. Working with a large dataset of millions of points. Fixes to challenge 3. Consider using approximate algorithms or efficient implementations to reduce computation time. Explore techniques like Nystrom approximation or randomized algorithms. Challenge 4. Choosing the appropriate similarity measure. The choice of similarity measure can significantly influence the clustering results. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 4. Applying Euclidean distance for data with nonlinear relationships. Fixes to challenge 4. Experiment with different similarity measures and select one that best captures the underlying relationships in the data. Consider measures like cosine similarity, Gaussian kernel, or customized functions tailored to the specific data characteristics.